Mortal Kombat, 2K. Never gonna pay for 2K ever again in my life.
Hey man, one day.
Nah, fuck no.
What if it's 2K college basketball? Yeah,
Nah, but
yeah.
what if it's ass though?
Come on, it's not gonna be. It can't be that ass. Like
Bro,
Madden,
2K
Madden
is
was
ass.
ass. Madden was ass for years,
No,
and then
Madden's
college
actually gotten better. It's gotten better.
after college football came out, not before, because the entry before college football was fucking ass.
Yeah, but Madden's also not like Madden's not fucking. It doesn't like money grab you like
Yeah,
that.
they're
Like 2K.
definitely not as greedy as 2K.
Yeah, greedy.
But we are live and indirect. I mean, I guess we're not live, but you know what I mean.
Yes, sir.
And that was a good mic check. So, what it do, what it don't, what it is, and what it ain't. It's your boy Don Otaku, aka Don Solo, aka Solo the Don, aka Solo D Swaggy, aka the Bully, and this is Dual-Wield Gaming Podcast, working title, episode 75, 6.
76. Fallout 76.
Yeah,
It just works. 76.
always. And
Oh no.
of course, I'm here with Subagels, aka Subeg, aka the Green Thumb, aka the Gaming Gardener, aka what you got? Or wait, aka the Avatar, aka what you got for me today?
Oh man. No, do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. AKA we on graveyard shift mode because that's what we got. But it's working though, and it's chill, dude. Honestly, I'm chilling. But yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you been?
Man, yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm chilling. I'm working a lot. I'm happy that I'm out of my last job and into one that's like at least giving me hours. So that's good. Yeah, I'm doing good. What about yourself? Listening to a lot of music, fucking going to the gym still, bro. I'm hitting the bag. So I usually end my workouts with cardio, but lately I've been like starting my workouts with cardio. So I like start with hitting the bag, like getting like worked up, and then I'll go and do like my arms, or if it's like leg day or whatever, and then I'll end with like walking on the treadmill for like 10-15 minutes. So it's like I got that like 10-15 hit in the bag in the beginning, and then I got that 10-15 at the end, instead of doing like the whole 20 at the end. So it's I'm like figuring it out again, and it's nice. But I'm doing good, bro. What about yourself?
Yeah, I also got back on schedule with going to the gym regularly because
Oh yeah.
once I went to Houston, that shit fucked up my whole. Because when I got back, I was like, yeah, it's not happening. When on that first week, and then I went like once in the last 3 weeks, and I was like, yeah, bro, we got to get back on team.
That's so funny.
So went yesterday, and it was the best gym experience I ever had because I was listening to Bully while I was working out. That shit was amazing.
Dude,
It
it's
was
good.
like,
It's
bro,
really good.
and that, bro, this is a must. When that song came on, when I was on the tread, bro, like all exhaustion went away. I had to speed that bitch up. I was like, man, I had to put that bitch up. Heard it up all the way. Bro, I had that shit on repeat for at least 10 minutes, and then everything started to catch up to me. I was like, okay, let me calm the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
that's funny.
but I've also been listening to fucking Bully nonstop.
That's good.
Bro, that album is fucking good, and I've liked a lot of Kanye's latest albums. I know a lot of people didn't like Vultures 1 and 2 or Donda 2, but but I understand why. Like they aren't good consistent projects for sure. They're very mixtape like. They just feel like a bunch of songs thrown together. They're not cohesive. They're just, and they're also not they're not edited good at all. Like or mixed well. They're not mixed well at all. But I just like the sounds. Like I like the songs as individual songs. I won't listen to the project front to back, but I'll listen to some of the songs like in shuffle, and I'll be like, yeah, bro, these songs are great as a standalone song, but the projects themselves aren't that good. But
Yeah.
Bully is like the first like well put together full project from Kanye since like
no, Yay?
Yay.
No,
yes.
I would say, or
Yay.
no,
Oh,
the
Donda.
Kissy Ghost. I would say Kissy Ghost.
Yeah, I mean that's the same year. It was like a month.
That's true. That was almost 10 years ago. That's 8 years ago, I think. It came out in 2018.
2018. Donda was also the same. Like Donda, I mean Donda felt cohesive. It just was not. It was another album that just wasn't mixed well, and it was way too many songs, and not all of them were of equal quality. Like if you take the best 15 16 songs from Donda, that'd be a classic album, but it's fucking 30 songs and like 10 of them are throwaways. So yeah, but this one is a great cohesive project. I like the sound. He's back to the chopped up gospel samples, which is great. I love that. And he's rapping coherently. I'm surprised we got a full album where he didn't keep his mumbles from the reference track, where he's just some ego, like how he usually does. And he took out all the AI from the demo version of some of those first few songs from Bully, which I ain't gonna lie, some of this I do like Preacher Man, the hook, the AI hook sounds better than the hook in there. But you know, people were saying we don't want the AI. He listened. He said we taking out the AI. It is what it is. But yeah, bro, Bully is great. And Kanye hitting #1 again is crazy because he hasn't done that since Donda 1. Like Vultures 1, Vultures 2, Donda 2, none of them were hitting #1 like that, but now he's charting again.
Bro, Donda was iconic though, because it had that song with fucking Baby Keem and shit.
Yeah, Donda was iconic because it was literally like, I'm gonna take the hottest artist right now and we gonna make them talk about gospel and talk about Jesus and shit, like, and no cuss words on the album. It didn't make sense. It shouldn't have worked, but it worked. But yeah, man,
That shit was fire, bro.
shout out to Bully, shout out to Kanye, shout out to Stu Jersey. No, I'm just playing. my boy Stu is not gonna forgive Kanye, bro. Forgive Kanye like God would forgive you. All
right, I'll say this about Kanye. He he's wild, right? I was actually talking about this with my girl, bro. Like, honestly, his controversies and the things that he said kind of has like elongated his career, because then he has more shit to talk about in his music. You know what I'm saying? Like, the more shit he goes through and the more shit he says, and then the more backlash he gets, the more he has to fucking talk about in his music, you know? So, I don't know. It kind of just works hand in hand, I feel. But it I feel like it works for his career, you know? Like, he's not doing it because he's like a bad guy. Cause like his actions prove that he's really not. Like, he doesn't do anything, you know? Like, he just fucking makes music and fucking blabs his mouth like the rest of the people on this planet. So
I'm not gonna lie, like okay, he has mental illness. Like, we have to put that out there.
yeah.
He is a mentally ill person, like diagnosed multiple times that he is mentally ill. But like, him saying shit on the internet is more cancelable than like people will put him like, oh, we gotta ban Kanye, we gotta, like, you can't listen to his music, you can't fuck with Kanye because he said bad shit on the internet. There are rappers who are literally murderers, drug dealers, rapists in the Epstein files and all types of shit.
Exactly.
And they'll be like, no, that's okay, because that's what rap is. But like, this nigga has never done, he's never been a killer, he's never been a drug dealer, he not, like, you would think that he would be in the Epstein files or anything. You have not seen his name pop up once in anything, and yet people hate him more than they hate people who have actually been named in the Epstein files. But it is what it is, you know? Saying bad shit on the internet is more appalling, I guess, than killing somebody.
Yeah. Or doing, bro, they did way worse than just kill.
But yeah, it is what it is. Shout out Kanye, that's all I gotta say. And he apologized. You know, forgive Kanye like God would forgive you.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, this is a gaming podcast. This is not Dual-Wield Music Podcast, at least not yet. But with that, let's go ahead and get into the games. What you been up to? What you been playing?
Yeah, so I've been jumping through I haven't had time to really sit and play with anything. Let me pull up my achievement list, but I've been hopping through a bunch of shit and trying a bunch of shit out on a bunch of shit. But we'll start with my Xbox games that I played. So I got to check out Aerial Knight's Drop Shot, and I've had this downloaded since it dropped on Game Pass. But since I met the guy, so I wanted to actually really try it and play it and see what it's about. And yeah, it's fun. It's a very simple game. You're like, falling down, you're just shooting the enemies. You have like a certain amount of bullets, and then if you shoot like these balloons, it like reloads your bullets, or you could even punch them if you get close. You can move, but you don't move any faster. You got to go through like rings to move faster when you're going down, but like you can move like left, right, up and down. But yeah, it's a fun game. It's cool. It has like a lot of style. I really like the music. When you beat the stage or in like the little cutscenes, the music's really fire. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I only played it for like about like an hour-ish or like 30-ish minutes, but I still got like almost like 30% of the achievements. So let's go. But yeah, that game was fun, and I liked it, and I'm maybe I'll get the 1000 just by playing it every now and then. But I played that. Played a little bit more of Crimson Desert, but I got to actually check it out on the PS5, on the PS5 Pro. Honestly, it does look really good, but after seeing like how it looks on my PC, it's not as impressive. But jumping between the Xbox and the PlayStation 5 Pro version, I actually think they did a pretty good job on the Xbox version. It looks like it doesn't run the greatest. Like it does, like, you know, run between like 45-ish frames in like the balance mode, 40 to 45-ish frames, but it it looks pretty good still, and I'm happy with it. So I think I'm gonna stick with the Play Anywhere version after trying it and seeing it on the PS5 Pro. But because I really like the flexibility that brings. You know, I can sit on my couch and play it. I can play it on my PC, and having both versions being competent is nice. But yeah, I played just a little bit of it, so I don't have actually anything more to say about the game other than the fact that I still like it, and they're doing a lot to improve how it feels, and it still feels really good. It's starting to feel really, really good, honestly, like with every update. But yeah, that's Crimson Desert.
Yeah, the stamina
Da.
update, like updating how stamina runs out less when you're running, and
The glide too.
gliding, that helped a lot, because that gliding
Yeah.
was not getting me anywhere. I was like, bro, what is this?
Yeah. Yeah, the gliding was like it was weird because it had like that same thing with the jump where it's like you kind of had to like time it, you know?
Exactly.
And it like had like a wind up almost, which is so weird. But now it doesn't have a wind up anymore, which is nice. Like you just come like instantly go straight into the glide, which is good. But
Another thing that I haven't seen a
I
lot of people
think
talking
that's
about from this update that is huge to me is that now
Mhm.
lootable bodies are marked on the mini map so that you can
Oh.
see, like, once you know how you just kill a bunch of enemies, you're like, man, which of
Yeah.
these bodies did I loot already, and which ones I didn't. Like, you have to keep on like looking around to see if that search button pops up.
Mhm.
Now it actually shows
Yeah.
little X marks on the mini map, so that, like, just like Red Dead, so you can see which ones you still need to loot. So that was a super helpful
Mhm.
one.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, no, they're doing a great job, man, and you can tell that that it's resonating with players because it's like hitting like peak concurrence in like 2 or 3 weeks in, like beating its player counts from the day that, or the concurrent counts from the day that it launched, which is really good. Yeah, man, I'm a Pearl Abyss stan, bro. Like straight up, I stand them. But
I'll give him one more game.
yeah.
I mean, I was super hyped for Black Desert Online, and then when I finally played it, I was like, oh no. Like, combat was flashy, and that was cool. Like, the combat was cool, but everything surrounding that game was fucking disgusting. And Crimson Desert is definitely. At first, I was like, bro, this is just Black Desert Online again. But then the more I played, I was like, okay, nah, they actually cook it. But
That's funny.
I'll give
You
him
want
no
to talk
KV.
about Crimson your time?
Yeah, I might as well talk about it now. So
Yeah.
I'm still in the literal starting town. Like, I'm still doing quests from this starting town, doing bounties, helping this fucker Eric. Fucking hate Eric. I've been less annoyed. I found one new annoyance that was
Yeah.
bothering me, and I can't remember what it was, but I probably will remember once I start talking. But I was so pissed off. I was literally playing right before we started, but I was so pissed off because I got this quest. So I'm helping the House Roberts. It's the House Roberts quest, and you know, at first you pull up on them, and he's like, "Hey, we need somebody to help because bandits have taken over our farmland or something, and we just need somebody to go clear it out." Like, okay, cool. So I go over there. It's like 6 bandits over there, or like 12, something like that. I go take care of them. I kill everybody, and then they're like, "Man, you've been a great help. Our Lord Eric, he's gonna want to see you because he's gonna want to thank you personally for what you did and probably give you another job." So I'm like, okay, cool. So I go meet Eric, and he's like, "Yeah, bro, all these other bums I've been hiring, they haven't been able to do anything, but you seem like you know your way around the sword." So I'm gonna need you to do this other quest. He said, yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same bandits but from before, but they've taken over my quarry. And you know, it's the same thing that you already did. Just go do it again over here in the quarry. I'm like, okay, bet. Like, so I'm over here like, okay, yeah, we about to go take care of a few bandits and then clear the shit out, and it's about to be all good. Bro, I show up to that quarry. There is 100 fucking enemies there. Not only that, they got elites. I'm fighting elite enemies now. These motherfuckers got unblockable attacks. They were destroying me. They were bodying the fuck out of me. So I'm over here like there's a whole gauge, right? There's a fucking gauge. And it's like, yeah, you it's I'm taking out like 10 enemies at a time, and that shit goes down 2%. But like to take down the meter faster, you have to actually take out buildings at the base. So they have like an infirmary, the barracks, the timber warehouse, and then the excavatron. That's what it was called, the excavatron. I'm like, okay, I found some of these little ones, the infirmary. So like, okay, it's pointing me to this excavatron. Let me go take out this excavatron real quick, bro. I thought it was like one of the cranes. So I was taking out all these cranes, and like taking out the cranes would take down a good percentage of the score. I thought the excavatron was another crane. It was a fucking boss it was this fucking like mech with 2 drills. And this motherfucker was not playing. Like, bro, you get hit by that drill one time and it's a wrap for you. Like you're donezo. If you get, cause it's a multi-attack, and you like once you get hit, it's you keep getting hit until you die. Cause I just don't have enough health to last the entire attack. So I kept having to retry. I did not have any health like cooked, so that was not helping. I had to restart and then fight him again. But after like 15 deaths, I finally cleared out this place. And then this motherfucker didn't even think. You know what he said when I came up to him? He was like, oh, so it was you who took him out. Yeah. Okay, but like the guy who was operating a crane, he threw out his back. Can you operate this crane? Bitch, no thank you. No, I took out 100 people and a fucking robot to bro, you know how many times I blew myself up? Because there was like explosive barrels everywhere, and I like fucking RKO somebody next to one of the explosive barrels without realizing it, and then boom, instant death. Like, count your days, Eric. And I should have known, like, once his name was Eric, I should have known he was a piece of shit. Because Tony Hawk Underground taught me that you can never trust anybody named Eric. Worst villain in all of video games, Eric from Tony Hawk Underground. I should have known. But yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck Eric. He like, I went from I thought I was about to get something extravagant for what I just did, because that was a fucking quest, bro. That was a whole thing to do, and then I didn't get like. He said, oh, it was you who did it? Okay, cool. Yeah, come, can you work this crane? But it was cool that once you, like, there was this stone that he wanted to be removed. But under the stone, there's actually a cave. That's one of the secret otherworldly places that I still don't know what all of that's about, but that other dimension, there's a whole cave there, and it doesn't like tell you that it's there. It doesn't tell you to go there. There's no quest saying, hey, you should go here. I was just like, huh, when I pulled up that rock, I saw an opening. Let me see what's down there, and then that's where I found it. So that's where I stopped, but I was in that cave the last time I played. But yeah, Crimson Desert, is great. And I'm getting even more used to the combat now. Like I'm realizing that, oh wait, I can mix my melee attacks, like my unarmed attacks, while using the sword by, like, you can just fight with Y, and you can use the palm strike with your sword out also with the right stick. And that's been really cool, like just going from the sword, and then when I need to break someone's shield, I can do a palm strike real quick to stun them. Yeah, the combat is definitely getting better. And then I learned how to drop kick, but then I accidentally skipped the tutorial, and then now I don't know how to actually pull it off. I'm so mad about that, because drop kicks are my favorite attack in a game.
Drop kicks are fire, man.
Ever since Dying Light 1, I need drop kicks and everything. But yeah, that's
yeah. But I learned in Crimson Desert, it's like when you're like sprinting and then you press like the crouch button, you do like a slide into like a turn, and it feels so good to pull that shit off, bro. But yeah, man, the game is fire, man.
That I remember my annoyance. Okay. When you're looting, you know, like, okay, if your inventory is full when you're looting, you can't loot, even if that item is already like in your inventory and it's a stackable situation. If it don't matter what you're trying to pick up, you can't loot it as long as your inventory is full, even if you have that item already in your inventory, which makes no sense. You literally have to take out something, and then then you can equip. I mean, then you can loot the item. But it's like, bro, it's already in my inventory. Why do I need to take out something when I know that it's not gonna take up a space? So that was annoying. But other than that, though, everything.
I do think the inventory system is kind of fucked, so they do need to work that out. But
I was already about to start downloading mods for that, because I've already seen mods popping up on Nexus. But guess what? I can't even mod. The mod manager doesn't work on the Xbox version. So that sucks. Like Starfield, it was like 80% of the mods worked on the Xbox version, but this one, none of them work. I was so sad. So I'm probably gonna pick up the Steam version down the line, just so if I do want to get, like, once some really cool mods start popping up for Crimson Desert, they'll probably have. I'll probably end up getting that. I need the Steam version of Starfield so I can play fucking Star Wars Genesis, because that one doesn't work on the Xbox version, sadly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I've been on with Crimson Desert, though.
Oh yeah. So outside of Xbox, I did play Resident Evil 2 on Game Pass. But it launched on my like secondary monitor, and it was doing that thing where it's like I couldn't like literally, like I couldn't move my cursor outside of the monitor unless I did like the Control Alt Delete thing, or like messed around with it. So I was like, man, fuck this.
You
so
can choose the monitor in the settings?
No, I literally couldn't even like choose, like I couldn't even exit the game. Like it wouldn't even let me exit the game. It wouldn't let me even move my cursor from that monitor to the right monitor without me like messing around with the PC, you know?
Yeah, but, I mean, like in the Resident Evil 2 settings, it didn't have like a choose your monitor setting in there.
I couldn't even figure it out, bro.
Oh, okay.
I honestly couldn't even figure it out. Like I tried to do I looked up like the control binding to do the thing where it would move the screen from that monitor to this one. I think it was like Windows, like it's like shift Windows and like right or something like that on the thing. I can look it up real quick, but I tried it didn't work. Like literally, like it didn't work. So I was like, fuck this. So then I downloaded it, I put my disc into the PlayStation, I just started playing it on there. I got to the police station and then I put it down. I I'll probably get back to it, but yeah, that's the little bit I played of that. And then I played. I started back up my save for Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I didn't realize I was actually this far into the game, but I'm like level 30, and I don't remember what's going on. But I picked it up relatively quickly. Um, then yeah, I actually don't have that much more to say about that other than I started it back up, and I'm a lot further than I thought I was. But yeah, how far is level 30 in Xenoblade 1? Is that like
Yeah,
30% of the game?
it's pretty up there if you level 30.
Yeah.
Unless you were literally
Okay.
just sitting there grinding, which I doubt that you were, but
Yeah, I
you,
don't think I
you
was
should
doing
be
that.
like 40% through.
Okay. But yeah, I'm excited though. I'm excited because I literally am just missing Xenoblade 2. So I'm gonna get through this one, try to get to that one, just try to play the whole series, man. But hopefully I can get into the story because I actually don't know what's going on. I don't remember what's going on. So maybe I'll look up some like lore videos or something because I can't afford to restart the game. I just can't. Like at this point in my life, like I just can't afford to restart the game. So I gotta definitely like figure out what I'm doing and what's going on. But yeah, I mean that's all I've really been playing. I haven't gotten to sit down and get deep with anything really. So, but I've been trying to play some things. I've been trying to get through like the shit that I have on my screen downloaded. Like I literally sat there on my Xbox one night after my shift and I'm like, fuck, I downloaded Aerial Knight's Drop Shot like literally the day it came out. I haven't even touched it. So, and then I played it and I was like, oh, this is actually really fun. So yeah, I'm just trying to just play whatever, man. Play whatever calls to me
Yeah, man. I
at
feel
this
you on
point.
that. But yeah, like I said, Crimson Desert, been playing, I wouldn't say a lot of that, as usually I don't have, at least like this week, I haven't really had much time to just sit down and like really just commit. And it's a game that I'm like, man, I want to play Crimson Desert. Like, oh yeah, I don't got that much time. I really don't want to. This isn't a game I can just put like 30 minutes into and then be satisfied. Like, I know that for sure. Oh yeah, I love that this game is way more like the environments and the buildings, the towers. They're way more destructible than I would have thought for this type of game, because most open world games are so static and everything is just kind of like they don't blow, like they don't break, they don't blow up, but like whole towers will come down. Bro, if you RKO somebody inside of a like shed, the whole shed is coming down. Like that shit is so good, bro. That shit added so much. Like, games need destructible environments. I'm sorry, they need some type of destruction besides barrels and boxes, because most of the time that's as far as it goes. So yeah, I'm the more I play Crimson Desert, the more I end up like liking it a lot.
Hell yeah, man.
And then I am still playing Slay the Spire 1. I'm actually pretty addicted to it. So
Yeah.
I did another run as the second character, which I don't remember the name of this character. The Silent. And where the first character, he was like I would say like the way to win with him was more about like brute forcing with blocks and attacks, but he like this one is a lot more technical because it's you like have to get the right cards at the right time for to like really max his potential, because a lot of his cards don't take up any of your energy. So like you have a finite amount of energy per turn, and each card will have like 1 energy cost, 2 energy cost, 3, or 0. Like, and the first character, he didn't have a lot of moves that were zeros, but this one does. And the run that I won, so the thing that I was doing was that I got these cards called Infinite Blades, and I got this relic, which is like random power-ups, I guess, that you can get, random items that give you like really cool abilities. Sometimes they like, you have to give up something when you get a really rare, really cool ability. But I was able to upgrade every single card in my hand, and they were at their like maximum abilities, right? And I got this card called Infinite Blade. I had 3 of them, and all 3 of them they had the innate ability where at the beginning of each match they are in your hand. At the beginning of each match, they're always there. Mm-hmm. And these cards gave me a shiv, 1 shiv for each card that would deal 4 damage with 0 cost at the start of every single turn. So like at the beginning of every turn, I would get this card, and then every turn after that, I would have 3 shivs that do 4 damage each that I can just do without taking up any energy. But then I also had a card called Finisher, where whenever this card popped up, if you use that card after, like, basically it'll do, I think it was like 8 damage for every attack that you've done beforehand. So I do like the 3 shivs, and I do like 3 more attacks, and then I do the finisher, and it'll be like 56 damage. So I was like doing crazy damage. And then I had this card called Nightmare that it cost 3 energy, but it would let me choose a card, and then the next turn I can get 3 copies of that card. So I would be like, okay, let me I would use that on something like Adrenaline that would give me 2 extra energy and let me draw 2 cards. Or I would use it on the ability that lets me draw 4 shivs, and then I'd be able to draw 12 shivs and just like unload them on everybody. And then there was another card that I used it on that was like, it was like a crazy on the Caltrops. So the Caltrops let me get anytime an enemy attacked me, it would do 5 damage still. But I made 3 copies of that card for the next turn, so that it stacked up to 20 damage every time they attacked. So when I got to the boss, at the end, he would do multiple attacks at a time. So it'd be like, he'll do like 4 attacks that do 5 damage each. And even if I block him, he would still take damage for each time. So he'd take 20, 20, 20, 20. And then at the end, he did a 9-piece attack, bro. That finished him off. I was like, bro, this shit was this game is so fun, bro. Cause when the cards start, like when you get that right hand and you're just like, oh my God, this is about to be crazy. That shit is so satisfying. When you believe in the heart of the cards, and then like you get that Yu-Gi-Oh setup, like the from the anime where everything just comes together perfectly. Yeah, this shit is fun as hell, and I'm like itching to get to Slay the Spire 2, because this shit has just been so fun. I'm like, bro, I can't wait to see how they've improved with Slay the Spire 2. But yeah, I'm about to start the 3rd character now. And like there's like this overarching narrative beat where whenever you beat a run, you get to the heart of the dungeon or the spire. That's what it is. You have to slay the spire. Like the spire is this dungeon that you keep going through, and then you get to the heart, and then after, like, it basically takes all of your cards that you've accumulated up to this point, and then you do like you play every single card and you do all the damage that you can, and then it adds damage to the heart, but you don't defeat the heart at that point. Like, it's like, oh, you've done 1,500 damage. Like, the heart is in pain, but you have not you have not slayed the spire, and then you die. Like, it kills you, and then you have to start over for the next run, and you have to do more damage to the heart. So you have to keep on doing runs until you do enough damage that the spire is slayed. So that's where Slay the Spire comes from. But yeah, this game is like, I haven't played any deck builder that comes close to this, and I've played 3, so but yeah.
Hell yeah.
Slay the Spire is an amazing roguelite that, even if you're not, like, if you've never played a deck builder, this is the deck builder that you should try. It's if you don't get into this, I don't think there's that many that I would recommend for you. But yeah, this game is amazing. But other than that, though, you already know. No, not that either. Don't have sword always. Where the hell is my? I thought I had already added this, but I guess I did not. But you already know Pokopia. I finally got some gameplay now. Yeah, no. This one. Pokopia, still been going strong on that. Still in this third area. I've been learning how to do the cooking. That's been like the new big thing for this area, is that you can cook, and because you can cook, like, cooking basically it gives you abilities. Oh, that's what happened. It basically increases your abilities, or powers up your abilities, so that you can do things that you weren't able to do before. So with the cut ability, you're now able to cut, like, metal. You can cut chains, you can cut gates, things that you weren't able to do before, like, you weren't able to get through before. With the leafage, which lets you grow grass, and like, but before you could only grow grass in dirt, and you have to do it like one at a time. Now you can grow vegetation on rocks, but it'll be like moss. You can grow moss when you're on, like, stone slabs. You can grow lily pads when you're in the water, like when you're doing it in the water. So, and it like does like 4 at a time instead of just the 1. So they enhance your abilities. I'm learning other recipes from this greed thing. I forgot what his name is, but it's like this fat squirrel, and he has like a chef hat. Or no, he doesn't have he thinks he has a chef hat, but it's like a giant pot that's on his head, and he's like, yeah, it's a chef hat, because I used to be a chef's Pokemon before all the humans disappeared. But he's like teaching me these recipes so I can upgrade my other abilities, but I have to like do other quests to get to that. Like, oh, you need a copper pan, but I don't know how to make a copper pan for you to make this next meal. And then I gotta go talk to Tangrowth, and then he's like, yeah, you need a furnace. And he's like, I don't know how to make no furnace. Go talk to Machoke. And then I go talk to Machoke, and then Machoke is like, yeah, come help me cut through this gate so that I can see what's down here. And then that's when you find out that Magmar is down there. And then you learn from Magmar how to make copper ingot. and then that's how you learn how to. It's like a whole thing. Like every time it's one thing, there's like 5 different quests that you have to do to get that one thing. But yeah, it's a lot of fun now. I'm still pretty addicted to it. Just a great pick up and play game. Why? No, I'm dumb. That's why. Sorry, I've been trying to get this damn Switch gameplay up this whole time, and I've been fucking up. But yeah. And then I got to play the Tomodachi Life demo, which was very short. You could only create 3 characters, and you didn't like it stops you. You don't get an infinite run, like with those 3 characters. They do stop you at some point, but you do get a feel for the interactions and everything, and you get to test out the like the Mii creator is so much better now. Oh my god, it's like night and day. They did a lot of enhancements with the Miitopia, the Switch version of Miitopia, but they've taken it to the next level. Have you seen some of those Miis that they've been making, like Riley and Huey and Granddad? So
no,
they
I actually haven't,
bro. So the thing that makes this Mii creator, like they've basically perfected it at this point, because now you can draw on the faces as well.
Oh.
So like if you want to, so like you can get the Mii structure, and then you can draw like if you want to make someone look angry, you can like draw the brows and the face lines to like get that detail on them that you can't really get with a Mii character. So yeah, they've leveled up that Mii creator so much. Like I've been seeing fucking Goku with the brow, the lines on the face, the shadows and everything. It's just like, bro, they're the people who have that creativity. They're about to run with this shit, like even more so than ever before. And I created myself. I think I did a decent job. Like y'all see me, you know, bald nigga. But I feel like I did a decent job recreating myself. And then I also made Kanye, which I don't have on video. I didn't record that part, but you know, me and Kanye on the island. That don't sound right. Anyways. But yeah, this game is a lot of fun, and I like how I try to create Kanye's personality with like the little sliders that they have. It's like you get to choose like, oh, is he polite or is he like honest? And like, yeah, all the maximum honesty. Like, is he what are the other ones? Like it's like 5 different ones, and you have to like put them on the scale. Like, is he this or is he that? Is he this? Is he shy? Is he more outgoing? And then like it was, I think his description, actually let me pull it up real quick because I took a screenshot. His description was like so Kanye. I was like, bro, they did it. It was perfect.
Awesome. Yeah, I need to check out this demo, dude.
Yeah, his thing it's called Dynamo. Assertive and highly regarded. Trust their own instincts and easily commands the respect of others. I was like, bro, I made Kanye. Like that was the perfect personality for Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But like as soon as you unlock the clothing store, the demo ends. So like you get to give a clothing item to one of the Miis, and then they say, all right, that's all you get. I'm like, bitch, I was just getting into it, you bastards. It's like 1 hour. I thought it was gonna be a little longer, since they were like the save is gonna carry over. I was like, oh, they gonna give me like at least, you know how Square Enix, they'll give you like 5-10 hours with them carryover demos. They were like, nah, you get 1 hour of gameplay. That's it. It's enough to get you excited because you're like, man, I see the potential, bro. But like they've leveled up this game compared to the 3DS version so much because you have way more interactive actability with the characters. Before it was kind of like you could watch them, but you couldn't like move them around. But they also like it was they would basically be in a certain area, and then you would like, oh, if they're in the apartment, you go into the apartment and then you could see them and enter. Like you would just be watching them and like seeing what. But like you are a character in the world basically, and I love that they actually. They make it like, hey, they ask you like, hey, what should I call you? And it'll be like the Divine One, Big Brother, like all these weird ass fucking. I was like, no, you can call me Massa. I was like, so like, there, I can understand why Nintendo did not want they disabled the sharing ability in this game because the shit that you can do, like. The shit that they'll allow you to say in this game is like crazy. But yeah, this game, bro, Nintendo is literally killing them with cozy. Like from Animal Crossing Switch 2 edition to Pokopia to Tomodachi, like this first half of 2026 is killing them with cozy. Like all three of these games are like that demographic is set for the next 3 years, bro. Because all three of these games are like games that it's gonna last so long. Like if you're one of those people who spends 5 years in Stardew Valley, you're gonna be stuck in one of these games. Maybe not Animal Crossing as much because like most people already spent a shit ton of time in Animal Crossing and they just added more content to it. So they'll get a little bit more out of that game, but like Pokopia is gonna last people years. Tomodachi Life is gonna last people years. So yeah, this game is gonna be crazy when it drops. But that's all I've been playing. That's everything for me. And then Half Sword, but I've talked about Half Sword enough. I did finally get to the next rank in that. But now they really whooping my. But yeah, that's it. So with that, let's get into some news. I like how Xfinity said that they're on the way, but they have not been on the way. Because they usually text me like when they're about to pull up. It's been like an hour since they said that.
That's hella funny, bro. Maybe they're just waiting outside, bro.
I'm gonna let them wait then. All right, let's get into our first topics. Oh, actually, no. We bring him back on the radar. On the radar is back because we got to talk about a certain game that looks pretty fucking great. And that is Shatter Rush. We've been waiting on Titanfall 3, but these indie developers decided, hey, you don't gotta wait. We got you. Shatter Rush is a Titanfall-inspired first-person shooter with wall running, grapple hooking, fucking upside down ass maps and gravity and shit and all kinds of cool shit that I love everything about this. I'm on fucking hotspot, so I'm gonna need to take down the quality real quick for this video to run. There we go. So yeah, there's an open alpha going right now, and because of my internet, I haven't had a chance to play it. RIP, but hopefully when Xfinity arrives later today, they will actually fix this shit this time. But yeah, this one has destructible environments like the finals. Your Titan will literally come down through a building and just destroy it, and bro, that shit is so good.
Yeah, man.
And you have
Fire.
the bots in play just like Titanfall, like they're all running around and shit. But bro, EA, you should have capitalized. Now we don't need Titan. We got fucking Shadow Rush. No, I'm just playing. Still make Titanfall 3. But honestly, these are the cases where if I was fucking why am I forgetting their names? The Titanfall developer.
Oh, Respawn.
If I was Respawn and I saw this shit, I'd be like, hey, we gonna give you like 50 people from Respawn. Make Titanfall 3 happen. Like, this shit, like on a gameplay level, already looks it looks ready for a Titanfall, like Titanfall 3. You just gotta add the AAA on top of it. You know? But you were the one who brought this game to my attention. How you feeling about this one?
Yeah, man. It looks like, I was talking to the homies. It looks kind of like BattleBit a little bit. I was kind of like it looks very BattleBit coded, but with like a skin of like Titanfall, and like it looks very like more movement based, which is nice because BattleBit's very fucking slow. But yeah, man, I thought it looked really good, and I'm excited for it, bro.
Yeah.
So, no, is it Jover?
Is it over? You can't hear me?
Oh no, I can. It's just a fucking delay, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We gonna make it through. But yeah, man, that's our on the radar. Shadow Rush.
I feel like they should be coming through soon, bro.
Are you talking about Shadow Rush, like the full game, or
the Xfinity people?
Oh,
hopefully. No, I'm talking about the Xfinity peeps.
Hopefully,
they usually don't take that long between like texting you,
bruh. Well, they'll text me once I see the like your technician is like he's like about to pull up, like he's pulling up right now. Text, and I'm like, okay. But
got it.
This was the
for sure.
They're on the way. Like, and it's oops, I need to do that. That was me hitting the wrong button. But this is fucking Portland. Like,
you're good.
There's nothing in Portland is an hour away. I can tell you that right now. So I don't know where the fuck he was supposed to be coming from that he's taking this long. I thought that we would like do the intro, and then like I thought we would do your intro and then he would be here and that would be it, and then we would come back and finish it. But funny. You know, we just gonna get through as much as we can until I see the text. All right. So that was the on the radar.
We'll thug it out.
Shadow Rush. And the developer, who is Tetra Studios. All right, but with that, let's get into the first topic. Start with some bad news. So Eidos Montreal got hit with more layoffs, sadly, and they lost about 124 developers. Wait, did they lose 124? Or did they get like they only have 124 left? Let me look at that one more time. Taking me a little longer to load up shit. I found an article.
Eidos. Insider Gaming.
All right. Yeah, 124
Tom
employees have
Henderson.
been let go. So they lost 124 developers, and it looks like that was due to a game that they have been working on for 7+ years. 7+ years down the drain, right? That they have canceled, which is crazy because I will never understand this. I don't care how long the game has been in development. Or I shouldn't say I don't care how long the game has been in development. I don't care how much money has went into the development already. If you put 7+ years into something, you better put that shit out. So Eidos Montreal has been working on a project called Wildlands since early 2019. And it was also known as P11 internally because it was Eidos Montreal's 11th project. But that game was canceled. And this game was supposed to be similar to the game Wild, if you remember from the PS5. Wait, was it PS5 or PS4? No, it was a PS4 game. It was a game called Wild that was never released, but it was announced for the PS5. And I forgot what kind of, it was like an action game, like fucking caveman style, and it looked pretty good. But they were working on this game 7 years. Canceled, down the drain, and layoffs, which fucking sucks. I think after this project, with this cancellation, I think Eidos Montreal is effectively a support studio at this point. I don't think they will be working on any new games.
Yeah.
But what's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, man, it's sad, but I mean, I'm sure you've seen all the other layoffs in like the I think it's just the tech sector, and it's just crazy, bro. It's just insane, man. But
Bro,
it's sad to see it happen because Eidos is very talented and they make very great games. Oracle, yeah, the Oracle one is fucking awful.
30,000.
What's the guy's name that owns Oracle? Like Larry Ellison or something?
Yeah.
Oh no, bro. Fuck, man.
Even Microsoft hasn't hit the 30,000.
I seen like a thing about how. Yeah, dude, that's 30,000 is insane. That's like 10 billion that they're saving, quote unquote. But yeah, it's crazy, dude. Like the workforce it costs a lot, and it sucks that all these companies are like, fuck the workforce. No, people are what make shit happen.
Yeah, it's wild out here, bro. But it's gonna continue to happen for I don't know. Where do we hit the rock where it's like, oh, the layoffs have finally, like the mass layoffs have finally stopped? When are we gonna get to that point? Oh, that's a crazy delay. The delay is crazy.
Oh god.
Is the wait? Did you hear what I said, or did it not
It's
go
like
through?
freezing and delaying.
Oh,
bro.
okay, damn.
Nah, bro.
All right, so I was gonna say, I was saying, when do you think the like this?
This
We're
is
fine.
insane.
Can you hear me more clearly without the
Yeah,
stutters
I
at
got
least?
you. I got you.
Okay. But I was saying, when do you think we're finally gonna hit that ceiling where the industry kind of levels out, the mass layoffs stop, or at least slow down?
When are we gonna hit it?
Yeah.
Uh, fucking, I don't know, dude. It's I don't know, bro. I don't think we are. I think it's just gonna keep happening, and then it's just gonna keep on being like maybe startups happening and stuff like that. I don't think it's gonna stop. I don't think Big Corp is gonna stop
Yeah. I
until
can
they don't have anyone else to lay off anymore.
and then nothing left but AI. That's the only employee left there.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's looking spooky, but I feel like the balance is that there are a lot of indie developers who are starting up studios all the time, and they are putting out amazing projects that get them to that AA status, and then the AA games actually end up being really close to AAA without the massive fucking budgets. And maybe that AA sector becomes the new AAA, and then the fucking dinosaur AAA developers finally realize, like, hey, we can't keep up. We can't keep doing this shit, basically. We gotta tone down all of that. Maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. I don't know if you got
Yeah.
that or not.
Sure. Yeah, I got you. I'm trying to focus on it for sure. I got it.
All right. But was there anything else you wanted to add before
Yeah, man.
we move on?
Nah. It's just sad. It's just sad.
All right. Let's move on to the next topic. This one's a little quick one. Nintendo and Sega have delisted a first-party Nintendo game, which you don't see often. I feel like this is probably one of the few instances of this happening, and that is Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 2020. They have canceled, or sorry, not canceled. They have delisted that game from the eShop. You can no longer purchase it. No warning, by the way. They did not give anyone a heads up or anything. Like, usually it's like, oh, this game is gonna delist in a week. They were like, nope, it's out of there. You can still pick it up physically, and at Target and like Best Buy and Amazon, they still have the digital copies that you can still purchase from the store. But once those bleed out, it's a wrap for that game. So it might become a good sale item or something like that. You know, I feel like this is one of the few times
Like it might
where
have resale value.
yeah, resale value is probably gonna be crazy at some point. And I feel like this is one of those times where the physical bros can actually, like, they can gloat about this, because this is one of the few instances where having a digital or a physical copy comes in handy.
This fucking guy.
But yeah, how you feeling about this delisting? I'm pretty sure it has to do with licensing with the Olympics and shit like that. But I don't remember them ever doing this with past versions of the game. I know that the contract with, I think they stopped doing Mario and Sonic altogether. I'm not sure if that was a contractual thing that ran out or something that they didn't want to renew. But I don't remember any past versions of this game going through this. But I also never kept up with it, so maybe it has.
I don't think I got like any of that.
Oh, okay. I was saying, what was I saying? I was saying that I don't remember any of the past entries getting taken down or delisted. So I'm not sure if this was like a contract thing with the Olympics that kind of ran out or something, or if this is just the.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay, let's see. Maybe it has to do with licensed music. Does the game have licensed music?
I don't think it would. I think it's all like tracks from Sonic and Mario, or like the producers.
Tokyo. Okay. And this is the last one, right? There hasn't been any other Mario and Sonic games after this?
Yeah, this is the latest entry.
Latest entry, okay. I don't know, actually. Maybe it's done. Maybe they're like never gonna do this again.
I do remember them
Like
kind of
completely
saying,
over, like for this Mario and Sonic.
I do remember that kind of being the case because they didn't do it with the Winter Olympics that just happened. They didn't make an entry, and I think they did say that they're not doing Mario and Sonic anymore, which sucks.
Okay, yeah, let me look it up real quick. Okay, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 delisted. Looks like they canceled Nintendo's license. This is on Reddit. Looks like they canceled Nintendo's license to make Olympics themed games. So did the Olympics cancel the license? Hold on. Olympics. Yeah, maybe they just completely took away the license. Maybe kind of like how FIFA, or how like whoever fucking runs that shit took away the license for EA.
Yeah. Well, I feel like EA didn't want to pay for it anymore because it was expensive.
It could be the same thing though, honestly. Like, what if it's like that fucking Olympics license is starting to be crazy because they got like Lisa Sewer or some shit up in that bitch now or so. So it's like she's bringing so much revenue. So it's like I don't know. It could be that, honestly, because even the Olympics is something that drives revenue and stuff.
Yeah, I can see it also for sure. But
I mean, I'm not sad to see it go. Those games are ass, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Since the Wii, they've all been pretty ass. I'm not even gonna hold you. So it's not like I picked up this one and I did it. Like I played one of the 3DS ones and it was ass. And yeah, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm like sad that this franchise is over or anything. It was a great novelty just to see Mario and Sonic in a game together competing, and that was about it.
Exactly.
So it is what it is, though. I don't think this is a major loss or anything, but I just think it's weird that the game is being delisted, even if it was a game that no one cared about.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, and let's move on to another topic. We got a little small acquisition season because an unlikely acquisition. I guess shift up between Nikkei and between Stellar Blade. They got their money up, not they funny up, because they're not only looking to publish other games going forward, but they're also looking to purchase developers, like acquire whole studios. And their first acquisition is Unbound, the new Tokyo-based game studio founded by Resident Evil creator and Devil May Cry producer Shinji Mikami. We know Mikami left Xbox and Tango Gameworks right after Hi-Fi Rush, and then Hi-Fi Rush got closed down, or not Hi-Fi Rush, but Tango got closed down shortly after, sadly. But then they got reopened and sold to Krafton, and we're still waiting for the fruits of that acquisition. But yeah, Shinji is a legend. To this day, I don't think he's ever put out a bad project. I feel like a lot of people didn't like Ghostwire Tokyo. I didn't think Ghostwire Tokyo was bad, but I didn't think it was like excellent either. But Shinji's a legend, bro. And he made Tango Gameworks, like he developed all of those developers. They were like brand new developers, right? And he turned them into a studio that can like run without him and still produce something as good as Hi-Fi Rush, which a lot of people consider to be Tango Gameworks' best project, even with Evil Within and Evil Within 2 being a part of that. So Unbound never put out a project yet, but there's been a lot of hype surrounding it. And we know that Shinji Mikami is also a part of the Okami 2, or am I tripping? Did that not happen, or am I making that up?
Shinji Mikami, no, I don't think he's a part of that.
Okay, just Kamiya then.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's not a part of that, but we've been waiting to see what Shinji Mikami is cooking next. And I don't think anyone expected an acquisition to happen before he even put out his first game with this studio. But with it being Shift Up and not like one of those big publishers, I feel like this has a more wholesome acquisition, like partnership, not just in it to make money and then close them down if they don't see results fast enough type acquisition. Which is good. I like this a lot.
Hell yeah.
But how you feeling about this Unbound Shift Up collaboration?
Yes. I am actually super excited about this. This makes me happy because we need more publishers. So if Shift Up is trying to like move towards being like more of like a publisher, that's awesome. And you know, I love the Korean gaming scene right now, dude. They're cooking so hard, bro. They're cooking so hard. But yeah, man, I love to see it. The first comment of the Wario64 tweet is fucking hilarious. Here, I'll post it. It says Shift Up execs giving Mikami suggestions for his character design, and it's just a picture of a girl saying big ass. Like, that shit's fucking hilarious. But I'm pretty sure they're not. They're probably gonna let him create whatever the fuck he wants to create, man. And I love to see that. And Shinji Mikami's like an auteur type, so it's like we need more of those, and we need to keep them in the game industry and making fucking awesome shit, man. Love to see it.
Where do you think Shinji Mikami's going with his next game? Is it gonna stick to that horror vibe, or you think he's gonna try something new? Unbound kind of gives me horror vibe
Yeah.
sound, but we'll see. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a horror game. I think it's gonna be a horror game because that picture of him and of Shinji and the guy from Shift Up, I'm assuming the CEO. He like the background, yeah, the background looks like a creepy thing. So it's like, yeah, and it says Resident Evil Visionary, even though he's done more than just Resident Evil. So they probably got him for a horror game.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. But Ghostwire Tokyo was creepy, but it wasn't really a horror game. So this will be the first time going back to horror since Evil Within 2. And technically, he didn't even work on Evil Within 2. He passed that off to the creator of Hi-Fi Rush, John.
Yeah.
So really, he hasn't been a director for a game since Evil Within 1. Which is why I never felt it was a big deal when he left Tango. Like a lot of people were like, "Oh my god, he's leaving Tango, and now Xbox doesn't have anyone who's like capable of like, bro, what's his name? John was literally in charge since Evil Within 2. Like Mikami was there to guide, like offer guidance, and that's literally why he created the studio in the first place, was to like get a new studio up and running, and then like after he offers his guidance and teaches them all they need to know, they can operate on their own, and then he can go do it, do another studio. And I'm pretty sure Unbound is probably going to be the exact same way. John Johannes, he was a new like fresh baby face developer, like no kind of experience, which is why I love his story so much. And that's why I was so sad about fucking Tango getting shut down, because he went from no experience, and Mikami believed in him so much that he was able to become the head of the studio and create one of the best and most unique games that Xbox has put out in the last like 10-15 years. So
yeah, man,
I need to see what Mikami does next, and like I guess not the first game, but like I want to see what happens with the second game and the third game, because I didn't expect Tango to go the route that they did. So I want to see what's gonna happen with the direction of Unbound.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited about everything that's happening with this, and we need more publishers outside of we got a lot of indie publishers, but we need AA, AAA, like pushing up their publishers, because it's always EA, it's always Ubisoft, it's always or I guess not Activision anymore. You know, the fucking big guy dinosaurs that have been here forever. We need some new blood for sure.
It might be Joe, man, bro.
Oh fuck. It's cause where did it?
Oh no.
My phone had fell down, so it was probably not getting the best signal. All right. How do I sound better? Still delayed, but better.
It's you sound like super robotic.
Oh damn.
And this shit is frozen, bruh.
All right, let me see some. Let me see if I can salvage. I might can salvage it. All right. Do I sound better? You are frozen now.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
All right. Here we go again. All right. Is it better? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's better. It's better.
All right. So yeah. Am I still delayed at this point?
You're not delayed.
Okay, that's good. I put it back on the Xfinity.
The internet.
So yeah, so we'll see.
So
how
we'll
long-
try. Nah, it
we'll
sounds
see how
great
long
now.
Yeah.
It sounds really good now.
When it's working, it works. It works great, but then it just wants to disconnect every now and then.
That's hilarious.
All right. So let's move on. Shout out to Makami.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get into some more bad news, sad news.
Hey, shout out to Stu Jersey. He playing Ghost of Yote, bruh.
Oh, for real?
Let's go. Yeah, he just posted a pic. Hey, I'm hyped. Let's go.
It look all right. Nothing special. No, I'm
This
just kidding.
motherfucker. Well, he's playing it on the PS5. He ain't playing on the Pro, so
Yeah.
at least I think he's not playing it on the Pro.
Nah, he
might be.
He might
He
have
might
picked
have
up
copped
one.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it looks great. Ghost of Yote so good. Now I feel like playing it. Anyways,
So yeah, we got some bad news, and that is the PS5 price increases, which PlayStation decided that they were just gonna wait until after Dual Wield to announce all this, of course.
yeah.
But yeah, starting April 2nd, which is tomorrow for us, today for y'all. The PS5 will be going from $549 to $649. PS5 digital will be going from $499 to $599. The PS5 Pro will be going from $749 to $899, and the PS Portal will be going from $199 to $240. Now,
Ooh.
it's crazy that the prices have ended up being exactly the same prices that Xbox ended up putting like the Series X at, and everyone was like, bro, Xbox is like, remember PlayStation did that little $50 increase, and they were like, yeah, PlayStation is way better for like compared to what Xbox did with the two back to back within like 6 months. I think
Yeah.
it ended up going up to $649 for the Series X 1 terabyte and everything, and like PlayStation got the good guy medal for doing like a little 50. They waited long enough, and then now they're doing the full $100, but they got there eventually. It just wasn't as fast as Xbox was just so eager to just be. They were like, yeah, let's just rip the band-aid off, we're not gonna delay this shit. But yeah, it's bad out here. If you were the person who said, I'm gonna wait until the end of the generation to get my PS5 when it's gonna be super cheap and I'm gonna have all these games, sir, madam, you fucked up. You look real dumb right now. No, I'm just playing. I mean, this is unprecedented, so it's not like you can blame someone for having the same mentality that worked 5 generations before.
Yeah.
Every generation, the console prices went down, not up. So this is unprecedented, and yet here we are in 2026 with fucking $650 PS5s and $650 Series X's. And who do we blame? AI. Can't blame tariffs anymore. At least not like, at least last year we could blame tariffs. Tariffs got canceled. So who do we blame now?
Bruh, I think we blame. There's always got to be someone to blame. So it's Scam Altman. We blaming that motherfucker. We blaming Donald Trump and his administration because they're so inept and they're so fucking disorganized and they're so fucking just stupid. And we're blaming everyone that's investing a lot into these data centers and all that shit because it's not only eating up our natural resources, it's fucking taking a ton of money from us. So, and it's taking a lot of investments and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. There's a lot of blame to go around, but You know who doesn't get the blame though? The fucking consumers in this one. The fucking consumers don't get the blame because we're not in charge of building these fucking $1 million AI data centers and all that bullshit for all this bullshit. So the consumers don't take no blame for it. So I say we have the right to complain freely on this.
Yeah. And you know who else we can't blame? Actually, we gotta give a little applause to someone I never thought I would ever applaud on this show. Fucking Google for getting that new
Model.
what is it? Yeah, that new AI model that
Yeah.
uses like 8 times less RAM usage or memory usage and like what was it, like 6 times less power or something like that, which was fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude.
I never expected Google to be the one to do some shit like this.
Yeah,
because you know, I used to be a big Google stan.
Yeah.
Back when like Android was first like getting their footing and they were doing like all the cool Google Glass, and that never came out. And they also had like Google Plus. I was one of the motherfuckers on Google Plus trying to get my friends to come on Google Plus when they were all on Twitter and Facebook and shit. I was like, bro, nah, Google Plus is where these, like, this is the new way. Get on this Google Plus, nigga. I'm over here sending invites to them and they won't accept the invite. I'm like, bro. So yeah, I used to be a big Google stan. Like I used to be like, bro, if any billionaire company was gonna take over the world, I wanted to be Google. But then they just started going off the rails, and I was like, yeah, I can't fuck with y'all like that no more. But yeah, Google, they did something good for the first time in like 10 years. Not gonna lie. Shout out to Google for that shit. And
Yeah,
we've
I
already
see
been
it.
seeing
Google
RAM
new AI
shortages. What was the like I said some numbers, but I don't know if those were actually correct or not.
Yeah, it reduces memory 6 times and increases speed by 8 times.
Okay, I mixed them up then. I thought it was 8 times memory usage and 6 times speed, but it was the opposite. But either way, both of those are fucking phenomenal.
Oh yeah, no, like that's crazy, and it literally wiped out. I'm seeing this article. It wiped out like 450 billion out of like that RAM market or something like that.
Yeah.
So they fucking, that was a consumer move right there, bro. And that, you know, yes, it is. I'm happy that we're shouting that out because like it's like finding a solution to a problem that has been created by another company, you know what I'm saying? Because OpenAI was like trying to buy fucking all this RAM, it's like Google's like, let's try to solve this issue and make it so we don't need to use all this RAM, you know what I'm saying? So it's yeah, that's like good on them, and I hope like since these contracts fell out, like the companies that do like need the RAM for their products like are jumping in and like, yeah, like we'll take on the contracts, you know. Hopefully they can renegotiate it because fucking 40% of it is...
Yeah, and hopefully a lot more go back to consumers. Hey, maybe fucking Crucial opens back up, you dumbasses. Look how dumb y'all look. Like, close your consumer brand for something that y'all thought was gonna... This is literally the same thing that happened with the game industry in 2020 when they thought that COVID was gonna last forever, and everyone started doing all these dumbass investments into, like, everyone who made all of these dumbass investments now look dumb as hell.
Oh yeah.
Because it did not last forever, and then you see like Nintendo being like, we didn't make no fucking changes and look where we are, and then everyone else started doing all these massive layoffs and all this bullshit. So yeah, that was literally the AI version of that. Like, yeah, we're just gonna keep on buying it. If they're gonna keep on buying up all this RAM forever, fuck the consumers. We're just gonna, bro. Will I buy a Crucial product if they come back? Hell no. I remember what you niggas did. I remember exactly what y'all did. Y'all not getting $1 out of me. So yeah. But back to the PS5 prices.
Bro, it's just funny that it happened literally on that same day. Like, and Sony's just so bad with their timing, man. But uh I I I really feel like either A, they could try to reverse back because the gamers have been shitting on them, which is nice, which is good. We should be shitting on them for increasing this price because they are greedy for doing it,
Except
even if
except for Nib.
is
Because
he defending it?
bro, not only is he defended it, his excuse is that Nintendo is gonna do it next. That was literally, he had to write the whole fucking Bible verse just to say that Nintendo is gonna be next, and that was his excuse for why it's
What a
okay
fucking
to
loser,
PlayStation.
bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, some Sony ponies, yeah, they fucking suck, bro. But what's it called? Yeah, I hope Sony reverses back on this. They probably won't because it's probably just gonna bring them more money. But hopefully they can secure the contracts, like I said, for the GDDR7 RAM for the PS6, and then I think the PS6 handheld is gonna be using LPDDR RAM. So if they can secure that and like make sure it's cheap, because AMD's parts don't seem like they're inflating, you know, like their parts are actually like going back down at their MSRP. So I'm sure they can their semi-custom business unit can like negotiate good contracts with AMD still. So hopefully they can keep costs down for these next devices, man. And as I was saying in the Discord, they can try to focus on maybe like the cost can go into actual components that need it, and like make it run well.
So, do you think so with all like, I think before the AI, like the Google AI thing happened and the RAM prices started going down, we were like, yeah, PS6 $600 or less not happening. Where do you stand now? With
Yeah,
the,
no, like I still think it's gonna be over 600. My range is right now, because the PS5 Pro is what, 899 now.
yeah, 899.
I think my range for a PS6 proper is like 700 minimum and 1000 maximum. That's my range for that. And for the PS6 handheld at this point, my range is 800 maximum and 600 minimum. So that I'll give that like a more like a lesser range. So I think it's going to be between 600 and 800. But I do think it will still be cheaper. So if they can get the PS6 handheld at 600 and then the PS6 proper at like 800, I think that can be okay.
Okay. And still 1200 for Xbox? Or...
And I'll still say my range for that is still like 800 to 1200. I don't think 800 is a possibility for them at this point.
I think
just
1,
because that's a
1200.
1000 to 1200 is more likely.
I feel like if it can come out at that 1000, I think they can get
two SKUs.
I don't think they're gonna do 2 SKUs. I think
no, like what if it's like a 1 terabyte no disk drive?
Oh yeah,
and
maybe a
1200
SKU
with a disk drive 2 terabyte or something.
Yeah, but I think if they can hit that 1000, and like I said before, they just need to bring that financing plan back and put it in the forefront. Put it in the forefront, like
for
like
students,
a cell phone.
Man.
Yeah, like for the same way cell phones, you don't think that like, no one looks at their iPhone and like, yeah, I paid $1,000, I paid $1,200. You're like, no, I paid $30 a month. They need to do the same thing with the next Xbox and PlayStation need to do the same thing, like
a financing program.
Yeah, because that shit is getting no one. I shouldn't say no one, but like most people are not willing to just drop a stack on entertainment. Like it's not like a phone is more of a necessity. So if you did need to drop 1,000 on a phone, it'd be like, okay, yeah, I might have to do that. Or like a laptop, your computer, things you use for more than just gaming. So yeah, they gotta. I mean, technically, you can use the Xbox for more than just gaming. You know, you use it as your desktop for everything. So yeah, they gotta. But I'm really not like honestly. I'm usually joking when I'm with the Queen Asha and all that shit. I'm usually joking about this, but I will say I feel like the one thing that she's been like putting a focus on is marketing, which has and always has been Xbox's worst enemy since the Xbox One. And I feel like she's doing a lot of work to reverse that and get like she's bringing back FanFest. Well, we're gonna get into that later. But bringing back FanFest, getting rid of This Is Xbox. Like I feel like she understands marketing at the very least, or if it's not her, she has found someone at Xbox who does understand marketing, or put someone in charge at Xbox who does understand marketing, which is like we always would say, bro, Xbox could have been number one if it wasn't for bad marketing. Like they had every shot, every chance to do shit to get the marketing on their like to get the gamers to go to Xbox, but they could never capitalize because of just shitty marketing.
No, I actually agree. I do think she has turned the like the favor in the marketing cycle, because she erased the This Is the Xbox thing, and everyone seems to like that. So maybe she's turning the favor a little bit.
Yeah, I'll give her that at least. On the marketing side, they've been doing a good job right now.
I think that's her background, right? It's like her background.
It was literally about making AI like not look like shit, and that was kind of her thing with Core AI, making AI products that would actually be like something that she was like making it look consumer friendly, and she's moved to something that a lot of consumers have like turned into a laughing stock, Xbox, and trying to make Xbox consumer friendly again. Like, so we'll see how that translates. But the console increases, they suck. But at the same time, I just like both PlayStation and Xbox could have an easy win if they backtrack. Now that we see, like, okay, look, tariffs gone. That was the first increase, right? For both of them. I guess for Xbox, it was both increases, but like, tariffs are gone now. Second increase for PlayStation would be RAM, right? RAM is going down. Both of them have the golden opportunity to say, hey, we can bring this down, and that will give us so much like favor with gamers. But there's also the greedy corporation within both of them, where it's like, well, we're already selling them at these prices. I mean, if people are gonna buy them, people are gonna buy them. What's the point of going down and missing out? If people if you need a PS5, you're gonna get a PS5. If you really want a Series X, you're gonna get a Series X. Those 10 people who are still holding out. So we'll see. And it's like next gen is already on the way, might as well capitalize on this as much as possible before. Now, another thing, the PS6 was kind of delayed because of the RAM shortages and everything. Where do you see it? Do you feel like it's going to come out earlier now, or is it still 2029, 2030?
Yeah, I'm assuming that, because did you see what Kepler L2 said?
No, I didn't.
So he said that the PS6 is gonna come out in 2027.
Okay.
So he said that it's gonna. I know what Tom from Moore's Law is Dead said. He said that he's also corroborated this, and he said that he thinks that the PS6 and the handheld or whatever is gonna be the hybrid is gonna be at the latest early 2028. He says they're not delaying it. So the Bloomberg reports were wrong, apparently.
Okay.
But which weren't the Bloomberg reports written by that guy that writes the Nintendo reports too?
Oh
or is
yeah,
that
not,
some other...
I never looked into it, so I don't know who wrote it. But Takashi Mochizuki.
Yeah.
Anytime you see anything from that guy, just be like, oh, it's 30-70 with him. Unless we see like actual sourcing on that shit.
Yeah. For sure.
But yeah, sucks where we are. $150 added to the base models of each console. I guess only the digital version of the PS5 only went up 100, but 100 is still a fucking lot. No wait, it went up 150 also. So yeah, 150 plus is crazy. You know, I've been thinking I might get a Portal, just to have a PlayStation.
Yeah.
That because I could still play Soros on it. It's not gonna be the best fucking experience, but I could play it. You know, when my Xfinity is working, it works pretty fucking great.
That's hilarious.
So I think I'd be able to stream games pretty competently.
Yeah, man. I was thinking about getting a Portal 2, but I'm also hearing that they might be doing an OLED Portal, which might be more enticing, you know?
Yeah. So yeah. That's really all I gotta say on the PlayStation increases. It's a lot of bad actors out there that are involved in this, and although a lot of people can put the blame, I mean, like, yeah, you can put the blame on Sony for increasing the prices, like, oh, they're greedy, oh, they don't need to make more money, blah blah blah. Like, they're businesses. That's how I always feel. If numbers are down, businesses are gonna make business decisions. They're usually not gonna be good for the consumer. And that's just how it is. Like, I'm not gonna defend Sony, but I'm also not gonna act like they are they're just being greedy. Like, there are definitely decisions that corporations make that are just straight greed. But you can see the direct correlations for why this is happening, and it's not a incompetency thing. Like, oh, we did bad the last quarter because we sucked, so we gotta raise prices to make up for that. Like, no, it's literally shit that's out of their hands, and you know, I'll give the benefit of the doubt for shit like that, at least. That's just me though. But anything you wanted to add before we move on?
Nah, other than, yeah, it sucks, and hopefully people bought their console, man. Hopefully people bought their device that they wanted before this shit happened. Because I've been telling people, buy, like, don't fucking wait. Like even if you go into a little bit of debt, or if you need to use the fucking Klarna or whatever that shit is called, like use it, like, get the thing, because it's gonna be more expensive later on, you know? Like, my PC, that the 9070 XT rig that I got was like $1,600, bro, and now it's that same rig on Costco is like $2,400. So it's like that's such a huge price jump, you know? So
yeah.
it's just crazy.
But yeah, man, hopefully one of them does bring it down, and then we see they, like, that goodwill. I feel like it's gonna be worth it. Okay, let's see what else we got on the agenda. Let's talk about Xbox because they did announce. Of course, Asha was the one to announce that. I mean, she was the first one, but like I always like she every time there's something big, she's all like she tweets out stuff more than Phil Spencer would when it comes to like Phil would only pop up when it's like something really special. She be popping up to like put her stamp on everything that happens with Xbox from now on. Like Xbox updates. Yeah, I was here. You know, we were working on this for 2 weeks doing this. Every like she just be popping up to talk about everything on Twitter. But she had to tweet about the Xbox showcase, which is locked in for June 7th. The Xbox Game Showcase 2026 is almost here with a deep dive into Gears of War E-Day. That's going to be the direct that happens after the showcase. He says, in my first month, I heard clearly that our community values Xbox Fan Fest. As part of the return of Xbox, we made the decision to bring it back to LA to recognize the players who have been with us over the years. Looking forward to celebrating together. So, Fan Fest is also making a return. I'm sad that it's not a Fable Direct because I want that super deep dive for Fable. But
that tells you that Fable's a little bit further away, man.
Nah, bro, it's coming
I'm
out.
telling
It's
you,
coming out September.
it's coming out this year, but
September
it's not.
16th, 2026.
November 19th.
Yeah, no, September 19th, 2026.
Nah, bro.
On your neck, Wolverine.
That's hella funny. Nah, bro, that's just coming out closer to GTA 6, bro.
Look, I'm gonna tell you. Look, all we need is for King
November
David.
12th. November 12th. That's the release date. I'm gonna say it right here. November 12th is the release date for Fable.
They would rather push it back to 2027 than launch
bro.
1
they're
week
gonna
before
push it.
GTA.
They're gonna put it right on that week, bro.
Yeah, they're not
1
doing
week
that.
before GTA, bro. They're gonna do it.
Look, I need King David to go to FanFest and go talk to Asha, and then go tell Asha to put Fable on Wolverine date, because that's also what he been trying to say. Like,
that's hella funny.
Tell like, you know, I'm the general of Xbox, right? So I need you like, if you want Xbox to win, we got to be aggressive and put Fable on Wolverine release date. Yeah, that's what we need. But anyways, the technician tweeted, said that they're gonna be late, like
Yeah, that's fucking
two hours fucking later. Okay.
Hey, well, real quick. So I just like I mentioned, Kepler L2. He just actually tweeted or Reddited something. He said that the GPU in the PS6 handheld is going to be a bit ahead of Xbox Series S in raster, and massively ahead in RT and pad tracing, and that it will have PSSR 3 at that point, which is something that I even said. So yeah, it'll be a really strong handheld. It'll be really good. I'm assuming if we're counting T-flops, it'll probably be like maybe 5 or 6 T-flops. But at that point, who fucking cares when you got AI?
Yeah, exactly. AI upscaling is gonna. I feel like Xbox is gonna make a Series X and S model that has AI cores. Like an updated, because I don't think they want to do.
That'd be smart.
I don't think they want to do a dual SKU approach again, at least not off the bat, because I know that they're still working on the Xbox handheld.
Yeah.
To some degree, like the first party handheld. But I don't think that's going to be at launch with the Helix, according to what we've been hearing. So I do think that having an updated Series X and S model with AI cores to have something cheap enough but still a powerful upgrade because of the AI, that would be pretty big. We'll see. Xbox needs something cheaper and more powerful, for sure. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. That'd be really smart. That'd be really smart.
So the Xbox Showcase, Gears of War Direct, and June 7th, which is usually the same week it always happens. Usually like June 7th, June 6th to June 9th, something like that. How we feeling about what we're gonna see here? Feel like there's gonna be a lot of big game to look like. This is gonna be, at least it should be, the one where we see a lot of the big ones get release dates, the ones that are still missing, the State of Decay 3s, the Clockwork Revolutions, the maybe some of those partner games like the 100 Star from the Rocksteady developers that left.
Oh yeah.
The partnership with what's their face? People Can Fly, maybe, if that isn't just Gears like some people think. I'm hoping it's a new game and not just a Gears support.
Yeah.
But what are you expecting from this showcase?
I'm I honestly, I really don't know. Like, I'm expecting them to reveal shit. Honestly, like, I'm expecting them to bring some big guns. I honestly think that they might even show off the console. I think that'll be a reveal here. The hybrid PC console box that they're making, that'd be fucking sick. And then like maybe date it for next June. That'd be fucking sick if they could do that. Be like, it's coming out in 12 months. Be hyped. Maybe they delay Fable for it. That'd be crazy. It'd be like, it's gonna be a launch day game for that.
Speaking of console reveal, if you really want to get that Xbox fandom back in the Xbox fandom, make it an Xbox Fan Fest exclusive first look at the next console, and then reveal it like after, and like have everyone who goes to Fan Fest get to put out their like, oh my god, I saw the next Xbox, and like they get to say their thoughts before officially revealing. That would be a really good like fan, like to make the Fan Fest actually something special versus just watching the what's it called with everybody in a room and then going home, you know?
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah.
That would be a cool way to make the like the 25th anniversary Fan Fest. Like, come on, that would be,
yeah, you see the fucking
a
console
move.
in IRL. Yeah. Hey,
Because that's
Asha.
the community is what like,
Asha. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah. The one thing Xbox always had over even PlayStation and Nintendo is that the community and the gap between like how the community is treated by the company was always like so much more relatable and so much more personable than how like PlayStation and Nintendo treat their fan base as just they stay super far away from them. They don't do anything special for them. Like FanFest used to be where we would see shit like that happening, and then it just kind of turned into, hey, come watch the Xbox showcase together and then have breakfast with Aaron Greenberg. And that was basically it.
Yeah, that's cool, man. The FanFest stuff. I've always wanted to go because this is the closest thing to E3. The FanFest and then the Summer Games Fest stuff.
Yeah, because they're like next to each other.
Yeah, they're literally back to back.
And they're like they're like a day or two apart. So
yeah, man. And
hey, man,
I'm excited though.
Let's go.
I'm excited, man.
Let's go to FanFest. Let's go to SGF. Let's go.
I'd love to. I'd fucking love to.
Bro, let's just go, bro. Like, Like,
Just
let's
go, just show up.
manifest it. Yeah, bro, let's fucking manifest that shit. We going.
I'd love to, man. I'd love to go. We going.
But yeah, feel like this showcase has to be it's basically going to be the last of that 2020 2021 showcase. Like everything from those has to be at least release dated by this point.
Yeah.
State of Decay 3, Clockwork Revolution. Is there anything else I'm missing? I feel like everything else has already came out by now.
No, I think that's really it, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's literally gonna be like probably a bunch of new reveals. They'll probably show off, like, I'm pretty sure Obsidian's already cooking up something. Like, I'm sure they're already ready to show something, or maybe a trailer or something. So that Elsewhere Entertainment, like, they've been cooking up something for a while, so maybe they'll finally fucking show up. They might show the Doom DLC here, the Doom the Dark Ages DLC. That might be a cool reveal. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. A Quake tease, yeah, or Hexen, whatever it fucking is.
I think Quake was rated, or not rated, but trademarked. Quake was just trademarked. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be sick, man. Seeing Quake. The kids yearn for a new Quake, man, because they be going into Black Ops 1 and playing that shit like it's Quake. So yeah, we definitely need one for sure.
Bro, I just
what
thought
else,
about
man?
it.
Fallout, Fallout.
I just thought about it, bro.
What's up?
Asha, this is how she wins everyone back, bro. Queen Asha right here. If she does this, Queen Asha is on the menu. Like we gotta crown her.
That's so funny.
She gonna pull
What's
up.
gonna be her nickname? Queen Dominus Maximus.
She gonna pull up and she's gonna be like, you know, we've as Xbox we've made some mistakes in the past, but to show that we're looking to make amends and like get back to what Xbox is, we have brought back. We've brought the initiative back from the grave and Perfect Dark, and it's back on it was back in production, insane. Bro. If that happened, Queen Asha, we gotta knight her. And then she gonna say, and Scalebound is back. Platinum, come out. After working with Ninja Gaiden, we see that they wanted to still make Scalebound with Kamiya, and Scalebound is back on the menu.
That'd be crazy. This would be the year of dreams. That's when PlayStation brought out fucking Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 15 and all that shit. And Shenmue or whatever. Dude.
Bro, I'm still mad that they making a definitive edition of that sorry ass game.
Shenmue 3?
Bro. I can't believe that they allowed that shit to come out.
Yeah, man. I actually agree.
So yeah, but I think, we're about to start getting. We're finally at the point we're about to start getting some new reveals from.
It's been a while.
A lot of these, because we literally been like for the past 5 years. Oh yeah, we gonna see Gears. We gonna see Gears, State of Decay 3, Clockwork Revolution, Fable. South of Midnight. What else? What else is there that was just in development for a long ass time?
Fucking Avowed.
Yeah, Avowed. Yeah, we gonna see these 6 games every year. Yeah, this year can't wait to see Avowed, South of Midnight, Clockwork Revolution. Now these games are finally out, and we can finally be like, yeah, bro, I actually don't know what the fuck any of these motherfuckers are working on. But at the same time, I really hope that they don't start announcing shit too early again, and then we have to do this shit all over again. So like, I don't want to know what Ninja Theory's next project is, because I know it's not coming out anytime soon. I don't want to have to do that whole fucking Hellblade 2 rollout from 2019 with the Xbox Series X reveal all the way to fucking 2024 when it finally came out. I don't want to do that shit no more. So if it's gonna be more than 2 years away, keep that shit. Hold on, keep talking. I'm gonna answer this call real quick.
No, you're good. Yeah, man, I'm super excited for this Xbox showcase because yeah, we haven't really gotten any leaked code names. We haven't really gotten any really anything. We know like some tidbits and things, like we know like a Fallout 3 and a new Vegas remaster is coming, but you know, we don't even really know what team is making it. Is it still Virtuos? Is it probably still an Unreal Engine 5, which at that point should be more performant, but yeah, probably some good Game Pass gets. Maybe Sega and Atlas will pop out here and show off Persona 6 as everyone's been asking for. That'd be awesome to see. I know it's gonna there's gonna be some Sega representation just because Xbox is really cozy and you know, buddy with Sega, but yeah, I'm expecting a lot of great stuff. Maybe Sega will be their Japanese representation this time, you know, because they always seem to have some sort of Japanese rep. Last year it was Final Fantasy, right? It was Final Fantasy 16 coming to the platform and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I'm excited for it. I genuinely am. I know I shit on Xbox, but it's really because I shit on Microsoft because it's fuck Microsoft. But I still like Xbox. I still use my Series X. Yeah. We'll see. I'm excited. Hopefully hopefully they show off some cool shit, man. And
And
hopefully it's not stuff that's like fucking 10 years away and more like 1 or 2 years away.
I expect another big AA / indie out of nowhere kind of announcement, like how Claire Obscure was. I expect them to have something along those lines where it's like a bro, where the fuck did this come from? Like type of announcement. Either through Xbox partner program, or what is it called? The Xbox. What is their publishing? Xbox publishing, or just a Game Pass bag that they're just marketing. Those are usually the ones that I usually come out the most excited about, other than the Xbox first party games, because they do have a good eye for just catching these random ass games like Player Obscure that just like how did they find this gem out of nowhere? Yeah. So I'm hoping for something like that. I think Bethesda, because who still hasn't. Roundhouse is still alive, right? They just got cut back, or are they gone?
No, Roundhouse is done.
Okay, Roundhouse is done. Then I feel like it's gonna be way too late for Starfield, because they're just gonna put out that free lanes update unless they already got something new cooking. The Fallout remaster, she already said that. I think that's on the cards. I think that's has to be announced here. Like it's been rumored to hell. I feel like they probably just want to put it out. Although they did wait until like the last minute to announce the Oblivion remaster and then just shadow dropped it. I don't know what that was all about. Shadow dropped it right before after Claire Obscure, which made no damn sense. But hope Asha is gonna be like, yeah, how about don't shadow drop 2 of your big Game Pass games next to each other and spread them out better, give them more marketing and shit.
Yep.
What the fuck? PayPal $5. Oh, Patreon. Okay, y'all lucky. I was like, who the fuck would I just pay $5 to? Anyways, the fucking Xfinity guy was like, yeah, it's gonna be 20 minutes. So
hopefully they come in soon, bro.
yeah, so Xbox showcase. I expect some new reveals. Hopefully not super late ones. I think it's gonna be from first party. We're gonna see the Clockwork Revolution. We're gonna see Halo, and we're gonna see the multiplayer Halo. I feel like this is where we're finally gonna see that multiplayer Halo game. Obviously we're getting a deep dive of Gears finally. That's good. I can't wait to see what Gears looks like in Unreal Engine 5, and the Coalition being the one team that you really don't have to worry about with the bullshit when it comes to Unreal Engine 5. Like, they're gonna perfect that shit. Who else? Obsidian.
Well, and then the next console is gonna perfect Unreal Engine 5, and then they're gonna launch
My
Unreal
book
Engine
first.
6, bro, and then it's gonna fuck it up. But it's because on my PC, bro, Unreal Engine 5 runs fucking amazing. All the games that I've tried, like I tried Outer Worlds 2. That shit runs at like 4K at like 80 FPS, and I have it on like the highest preset. So it's like the AMD hardware is great, man. So it's gonna be a really good. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good.
And I think the partners are gonna end up carrying the show. I feel like their publishing arm is gonna show some crazy shit as far as reveals, because we don't like thinking about it. They're
maybe OD.
Oh yeah, OD actually showing up at an Xbox showcase instead of just random events for once.
Yeah.
Because I think OD hasn't popped up at any Xbox showcase. It's always been Summer Game Fest.
I think it popped up at the
Awards,
original one, right? At
the first announcement? No, that was a Keeley show. Because remember, Jordan Peele came out on stage and everything. That was the first reveal.
It would be.
So maybe we'll actually see this at an Xbox show for once. What else? I'm trying to think of the studios and who actually has been like out of commission for a while. Because anyone that came out 2024, 2025, which was like the whole 2020 lineup, I don't think they're ready. Double Fine was working on 3 games though. You think they get all 3 games out within a year, or at least like announce all 3 games within a year? Keeper, Kiln, and their 3rd game. That'd be cool.
That'd be insane. I do think did you play Kiln?
No, I didn't get to.
No, I do feel like Kiln is definitely more ambitious than Keeper. I do feel that, but I don't feel that that's their main game. Yeah. So yeah, that'd be crazy, bro, if they fucking reveal and then they like drop it in October.
Massive
or something.
Chalice 2, baby, it's happening. Oh my god.
Brutal Legends 2? No, I'm just kidding. I don't think they're ever going to go back to Brutal Legends, but that'd be awesome though.
Bro, they need to before Jack Black gets out of acting or something. We need them to get that shit out. We need it to. But yeah, I'm excited about this though. 2025's showcase wasn't the best. It wasn't bad, but compared to like 2024 and 2023, like those showcases were fucking crazy. But like 2025, it was cool. It wasn't super exciting. They had some really good showings, but it wasn't like the greatest thing ever. Hopefully 2026 brings back that magic from like 2024 and 2023. And we need that what is it? What is it?
Surprise and delight.
Yeah, that surprise and delight. You know what I mean? We need that surprise and delight. All right, but anything else you wanted to say on the showcase?
Yeah, no. Surprise and delight.
Okay. Let's see if we can complete this shit before the fucking Xfinity guy shows up. All right. We got some crazy rumors about Nintendo's 2026, and
Sure.
it's looking pretty wild. And coming from Nate the Hate with VGC corroborating, it's looking pretty substantial and probably credible because of who's saying it, which is amazing to see. So I'm gonna let's look up an article. Let's see what we got as far as articles go. Okay, there's this little site that I found. It's called lordsofgaming.net. Oh,
And a little writer, little
it's a
someone
little
who
someone
wrote
named
that article.
yeah, Randy Rhodes. Who is that guy? He seems competent enough. Let's read what he had to say. Nintendo's leaked Switch 2 lineup promises a blockbuster 2026. All right. So we got Nate the Hate with VGC independently corroborating the key reveals from this podcast that he did. And the headline: Star Fox returning summer 2026 on Switch 2. Classic style gameplay similar to Star Fox 64 with online multiplayer expected. We got no new 3D Mario in 2026, but 2027 is looking a lot more likely. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake that has been rumored and requested for so long, it's finally happening. Second half of 2026, a full remake with a high budget compared to any of the past remakes that Nintendo has done in the past. And as far as where some of these other games are going to be landing, Platoon Raiders looking like summer 2026. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave also slated for summer 2026. Rhythm Heaven Groove, I don't believe it had a release date, or like a release window, but that's still going to be 2026. A new Nintendo Switch Sports or a Switch 2 edition of Nintendo Switch Sports is going to be popping up sometime. And then Pikmin 4 Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Who cares? Why? I don't care. We'll see. I like Pikmin 4, but come on. There's much more needed Nintendo Switch 2 editions than fucking Pikmin 4. And then of course the Dust Bloods is still reaffirmed to be coming out late 2026. So we still got that. Now interestingly enough, before Nate even put out his podcast and VGC corroborated all of this, there were a few leaks that happened before that on Reddit that lined up with exactly what Nate and VGC were saying, but also they had additional games that Nate and VGC never mentioned.
Okay.
And so this was spotted on Gaming Leaks and Rumors Reddit. A YouTube commenter going by Mallow932 posted on a Nintendo forecast video hours before Nate the Hate's podcast went live, mentioning a classic Star Fox in June, an Ocarina of Time remake, a new Switch Sports, 3D Mario pushed to 2027, which all matched his reporting, but also he had games that weren't mentioned, being a Super Metroid remake described as close with a pixel art style and it's developed by Mercury Steam, a new Wario Land possibly coming in 2027 but would probably be revealed in 2026, a second Star Fox project described as the Adventure one, taking cues from GameCube Star Fox Adventures, Mario Kart World DLC delayed to 2027, RIP. Mercury Steam working on Metroid 6, but not coming out in 2026. And the Ocarina of Time remake would not be based on the 3DS version. It'll be I guess its own thing.
Wow.
So, and to like further put these claims, like give these claims more credence, Reddit user Pika Phantom also pointed out that Malo932 had left an even earlier comment 6 days prior covering the same claims. But also separately, Italian YouTuber Poro Michel posted a video about an alleged Instagram DM he received on March 21st containing the same core information. Reddit user Alpha SSB noticed that Malo932's YouTube display name is Michelle, similar to Poro Michelle, so it seems like they're the same person.
Yeah.
So yeah, like if those leaks
That's
plus the
crazy.
Nate the Hate leaks are true,
Fuck.
bro, it's
That's insane.
now another thing that came out of this is that we will not be seeing a direct in June, or sorry, we won't be seeing a direct until June, so don't expect a direct this month. Just sad to see, but we will still be seeing a lot of announcements, including the Star Fox game will be just getting announced after the movie, after the Galaxy movie comes out sometime this month, or before May. We will be seeing the Star Fox reveal just as a Nintendo Today post, which is fucking crazy that a new Star Fox game is just like, yeah, throw it in Nintendo Today. So that's gonna be something when you just wake up in the morning and then see fucking, hey, Star Fox blah 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 just got announced in Nintendo Today. Okay, what the fuck? But yeah, if half of these rumors are true, Nintendo's 2026 is fucking redonkulous. And that's still without a 3D Mario. Not like with a 3D Mario next year, you already got it lined up for some crazy shit next year. Like you already got a heavy hitter for next year. But how you feeling about these leaks?
About big Nintendo and big 2026? Yeah, dude, they're cooking, bro. I'm loving what they're doing, man. I'm loving what they're doing. I've already liked what they've done because they've had such a great cadence already. Even like their misses, I've liked, or have found stuff that I've liked about them. All their games are high quality, man, and I'm so fucking excited to see what else they got. Honestly, yeah, it's crazy because you're saying like without a new 3D Mario, but they're also doing this without a new 3D Zelda too. They're remaking a Zelda.
I mean,
so
Ocarina of Time is big enough that you could consider, like,
that's
if it's
still
a
a remake, though.
not a
That's
Skyward
crazy.
Sword HD, not a Twilight Princess HD, but a full remake. This would be like the equivalent, just like a Final Fantasy 7 remake is as big as a new Final Fantasy 7. Or sorry, not Final Fantasy, but a new Final Fantasy entry.
Yeah.
Like that's what Ocarina of Time will be. Like Link's Awakening HD is Link's Awakening. Like, okay, cool. It's just like a cool remake. It's cool, but it's not Ocarina of Time. Like Ocarina of Time is the Zelda, and it's getting a full remake. So that's why I feel like, depending on how much they change, because it doesn't seem like they're just doing a HD visuals with some enhancements, like quality of life changes. It feels like they're going in and making it its own thing. So we'll see what they do. Like this seems more Resident Evil 2 than it seems like Link's Awakening HD to me. Because the budget, they also said the budget, like Special Nick mentioned that the budget is especially high compared to any remake that they've done.
Okay.
So yeah, we gonna see. But I think this Ocarina of Time remake is gonna be crazy, like crazier than we expect it to be. So yeah.
Hopefully it's not Unreal Engine slot, bro.
I like how that shit popped up again. Like, this how I expect the fucking Ocarina. Nigga, shut up. Like, stop showing this shit, bro. Oh my god, I can't stand.
Oh, wait. There's one thing that you didn't mention is Nate said that the possibility of GTA 6 on their handheld makes them more comfortable with delaying a 3D Mario. He said that in like the later part of it.
Oh, I definitely didn't hear that part.
Yeah, he literally said that. He pitched it as like more of like a question to who's this co-host? MVG, right? Or something.
Yeah,
like
MVG.
That? Yeah, he said like he was like, here, let me pitch something to you. Like I'm like paraphrasing here, but it's like what if, because you know a 3D Mario is their big ticket game, right? And a remake is still a remake. Like and he even said like he doesn't know, like he still doesn't know the scope. Like, is it gonna be like Breath of the Wild but Ocarina of Time, or is it gonna be like still like the core of the game but just like really pretty, you know?
Yeah.
So it's still like that's still an unknown, but a 3D Mario is a marquee title, right? But he said like, what if you got GTA 6 and it's just like that's your marquee title at that point?
Bro, imagine the June Direct having GTA announced and coming the same day as the other consoles. Imagine.
Oh my god.
Oh, bro, you don't understand that when this shit gets announced, go watch ILP, because I am about to be on there while King is offering up his knees to me, because I told him, I was like, it's coming to the Switch too. It might not be at launch, but if it comes at launch, like I need 4 knees.
You're getting both of his knees, bro.
I need
his knees,
all
his
4
kneecaps,
knees.
his fucking his elbows, bro. At that point, shit,
bro. So yeah, this should.
That's funny as
if,
fuck.
if we get the GTA 6 announcement this year, that shit is gonna be amazing. And then no one can ever talk about the capabilities of the Switch 2 ever again, because if GTA 6 runs on there, there's no impossibilities on this system. No impossibilities whatsoever. I'm like, there's nothing that anyone can say. Like, if a developer says, "Oh, it's gonna be hard to get that shit," I'm gonna say GTA 6 is running on here. Do you not, like, you have no excuses at this point? Anything less is incompetency. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, yeah, it's gonna be hard, but fucking put in the work. Rockstar got that shit on here.
Yeah, man. And then that would solidify Nintendo's, like, you know, push into getting the third parties again,
bro.
Because they're getting them. They literally, Capcom's full on board. Capcom's like fucking full on board right now. Take-Two is full on board too, outside of Borderlands 4 and Mafia: The Old Country maybe, but
yeah.
which could still come. But these publishers are on board, man. So
what was I about to say? What was it? Okay, the PS5 digital, which is the cheapest PS5 you can get right now, is $599. The Series S is cheaper, but obviously people don't want to buy an Xbox right now. I don't like, even if it's the cheapest console that you can play GTA 6 on right now. If they announce that the Switch 2 version is gonna be there at the same time as the PS5 version, bro, imagine
50 million Switch 2s, bro.
If we randomly see that the forecast of Switch 2s have increased by like 7 to 10 million in the third quarter, yeah, best believe. But I think he just arrived. We about to transition to, we gonna come back, finish this up. But let me pause this and then we're gonna be back in a second.
Hell yeah.
All right, we are back from the little break. So hopefully that's the end of this era of bullshit that I have to go through. But
bro, I hate tech issues, man.
We just finished the Nintendo 2026 leaked lineup, and we just got one more topic, and then we're gonna do the outro, and that's the Switch 2 sales boost that we just had in March. At least this is only UK console sales, but this coming from Christopher Dring, and in the UK, console sales were up 154% in March compared to February due to the launch of Pokemon Pokopia, of course. And you know, we got the reports. Oh, Switch 2 sales. They're cutting the sales. They're cutting the shipments because the sales are dry or whatever, bro. Come on. Yeah. We saw Japan also had a big surge. Now the UK is having a big surge, and I'm pretty sure the same is going to be in the US as well.
Oh,
It's almost like when a big exclusive first party title comes out, sales go up to match that. It's crazy. Never heard that one before.
Crazy.
First time.
That's funny.
But while we were, I saw another post that came up that I added into this.
Okay.
And that has to do with third-party game sales on the Switch 2. So Ampere Analysis said that Switch 2 drove a 76% increase. The Switch 2 drove a 76% increase in third-party game sales across all Nintendo Switch devices year on year. Third-party full game sales from quarter 2 to quarter 4 2025 reached 2.3 billion compared to 1.3 billion over the same period in 2024. Warner Brothers, EA, Namco, Level 5, Ubisoft, Square Enix, Microsoft, Sega, Take-Two, and Capcom all benefited. So yeah, seems that third-party developers and third-party games in general on the Switch 2 are increasing over the Switch 1, which is obvious because not only are there more notable third-party games on the Switch 2, but they also run and look acceptable compared to what the Switch 1 was giving us. So all in all, things are looking up for the Switch 2 as far as the console sales and the third-party game sales, which is the opposite of what you'll hear on Twitter. But you know, Twitter's not a real place, as we like to say. But
wait, hold on. Let me see. So I see is the second tweet that you added to it?
yeah,
Okay, so Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 third-party publisher full game sales value. Okay, so Warner Brothers, Bandai, EA, Level 5, Ubisoft, Square Enix, Microsoft, Sega, Take-Two,
Hogwarts
Capcom, literally
Legacy
everybody.
seems to be the biggest sales on the Switch 2 outside of Cyberpunk.
Yeah, and then that's probably going to be even crazier for January until probably June or May.
Yeah,
It'll probably be crazy for Capcom, yeah.
Capcom's gonna see a big surge in
Huge boost.
and it's not only just Resident Evil, it's Pragmata, Monster Hunter Stories 3.
Dude, Monster Hunter Story 3 is actually selling like decently on the thing. Like it's on the bestsellers list on the Switch 2 eShop.
Yeah. But yeah, anyone who was saying that nobody is gonna buy third-party games on the Switch 2 just because the PS5 runs them better, just they'll play it on their PS5 and PC or whatever they have. Portability, time and time again, we like, how many times have we shown that people want to play their games portably no matter what the downgrade is, and as long as it doesn't look like the fucking Witcher 3 on Switch 1, most people are okay with a little sacrifice for portability. Like,
Yeah, and it's not even that big of a sacrifice, honestly, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I got the Resident Evil games on the Switch, and if they do a triple pack for like 2, 3, and 4, I'll probably get that too.
Yeah, South of Midnight, with the day one patch, it's a stable 30 FPS, looks good,
Nice. That's good.
and yeah, like that's a game that a lot of people that game fits the Switch 2 pretty well. Like I feel like,
Hopefully, it gets some good sales, man.
yeah, Compulsion needs that for sure.
Did you get a Switch 2 code?
No, Arcade got it, but
Okay.
I'm probably gonna I might pick it up.
Yeah,
see.
I mean, yeah, dude. I'm actually gonna look and see how it is.
Yeah, but I know the reviews before the patch weren't that good. Like the performance wasn't good. But
Mhm.
then they had a day one patch, and I remember Arcade actually updated the review after playing
That's
it
good.
with the day one patch, and the score went up.
That's awesome.
But yeah, Switch 2, and then we got the Fallout 4 DLSS patch, and that looks pretty good. So yeah, it's third-party games are going crazy on there, and then.
Bro, I
When-
still don't understand why they didn't just fucking say that South of Midnight's a platformer. Like, they try to be so like flowery with it. Like, they should have just straight up said like, yeah, this is a like action platformer.
Yeah.
Like, actually looks good. Yeah, it doesn't look bad.
And then when GTA 6 lands, it's a wrap for you guys. I'm telling you right now. When y'all see that the Switch 2 version is outselling the Xbox version, y'all about to cry. But y'all. Let's see. About the Midnight Switch 2.
And honestly, like, I know this is like a con for people with the Switch, but like the ghosting on the screen actually helps when you're playing in 30 FPS and handheld. Like, I'm playing Xenoblade, and like it doesn't look too bad, honestly, playing the 30 in handheld.
Yeah. I honestly never have noticed the ghosting. So good on me for not having good enough eyesight, I guess.
No, it honestly feels like motion blur. It looks like motion blur.
Yeah, I probably just chalked it up to heavy motion blur.
Exactly. That's what it honestly looks like.
Yeah, I'm watching some gameplay for the Switch 2 version
Yeah,
of
this
South of
looks
Midnight. This
great.
shit looks great.
Yeah.
But yeah. Third party sales, you think it's just the novelty right now, but it'll
Not at
wear
all.
off?
Mm-mm. No, I think Sony's here, or I mean, not Sony. I think Nintendo is here to stay, and they are taking Sony's lunch. Honestly, they are legit stealing like money from Sony at this point, because people are foregoing their ecosystem for the Switch because it's portable and you can play it on a TV. And I'm an example, literally me. Like I like Absolum's like a Switch 2 on it has a Switch 2 update, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I'm probably gonna play it like a little bit on the Series X, and then if I like really like it, I'll probably cop it on the Switch too, you know, so I can have it wherever I go.
Ball X Pit.
Exactly. And like I literally I literally did with Street Fighter. I just got it. Fuck, I put it away already, but I put it in my Switch. But I got the Target coupon code thing, and it was glitched because it was only supposed to give you $30 off for 2 games, and it gave you $30 off on each game.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I got the Street Fighter Year 1 plus 2, and I got the Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. I got those for $30 each. Pretty good
Nice.
deal. And I got the Street Fighter downloading right now on the Switch, so I'm excited to try it out and see how it is.
Bro, what are these I think they're showing off the glitches in the game. I don't know what the fuck they were showing off.
Now I'm watching this one that's 60 minutes of pure gameplay, and it looks really good. Like
Yeah.
I have no complaints so far. Really solid.
Now they just need to get that motherfucking Starfield on there. Stop playing Todd Howard. Get that Starfield on there.
Yeah, I don't know, but ooh, that's another one we didn't mention. The Fallout 4 got DLSS.
I just mentioned that.
Oh, you did? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, Fallout 4 DLSS. That's it's looking pretty good on there now.
Hell yeah, dude!
And
It makes the 60 FPS mode like actually playable.
Yeah. But yeah, man, shout out to the third
Which
parties.
two?
We need more of them. We need it to be day and date consistently, like Capcom is.
Hell yeah, man.
Can't wait for that Onimusha announcement because we know that shit's coming. I feel like any Capcom game that's already announced, we about to see that shit day and date on the Switch too.
That's awesome, man.
But yeah, Nintendo is doing what Nintendo does, and it's working as usual. But anything else you wanted to add before we wrap it up?
Other than keep on supporting it, man. Keep on supporting it.
Yep. Whenever Resident Evil goes on sale, definitely pick it up on the Switch too. Whenever Pragmata goes on sale, if I don't get it at launch, definitely pick it up on the Switch too. So you already know.
Yes, sir.
But with that, let's go ahead and get out of here. That is it. That is all we have for you guys today. Thank you all for tuning in and all the people leaving comments in the chat. We do appreciate your support. Make sure you guys hit that like because we love you guys and it helps us grow this channel. If you're not subscribed and you enjoyed the show, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you can stay updated for when Dual-Wield premieres. Now with that, let's go ahead and get those outros. Subeg, appreciate you for
Yes,
pulling
sir.
up and for dealing with all the issues that I was going through. Where can we find
course,
you? What
man.
you got going on?
Y'all can find me well right now y'all can't find me on YouTube or Twitch because I'm just hella busy, but you guys can find me definitely on Twitter, definitely in the Discord. I actually forgot to shout out the Discord before we when we started, but yes, we do a little bit of giveaways over there. So I dropped a pretty solid game. Hopefully someone claimed it. but yeah, definitely join up the Discord. That's probably the best place to talk to me.
Yes, sir. And as for myself, Don Otaku, you can find me on Twitter at PastaFeet, F3ET. You can find me on twitch.tv/OtakuTheDon. And of course, you can find me right here on YouTube, where not only are we doing Dual-Wield Gaming Podcast every Thursday, Project Entitled Gaming Podcast every Saturday live. And of course, catch us in the Discord. In the link, the link is in the description for that. Join in the conversations as we put the news in the chat and then we react and all that. And
Sure. We do a little bit of rage baiting. We do a little bit of trolling.
And check out lordsofgaming.net for our articles.
Yes.
And with that, and yeah, I think that's everything. With that,
Sir.
any final words for the people to get them through the week?
For the peeps. Ah man, I don't even know. Play that Pokopia. Play that Goaty.
Bro, Pokemon
I haven't even played it, and I'm saying it's
Pokemon
Goaty.
game,
Like
get in that Game of the Year nod in big 2026. Who would have thought?
that'd be insane, dude. That'd be crazy. A freaking imagine if Crimson Desert with like a 77 gets a Goaty nom and a Pokopia gets a Goaty nom, bro.
I think Crimson Desert still has a pretty high chance because
dude,
they were giving fucking Wukong
bro.
Game of the Year nods, and we know that game.
Bro, Crimson Desert is like 10 times better of a game than Wukong.
Yeah, it should be doing the Wukong sales, not what the fuck Wukong was doing. Not gonna lie.
Bro, it should be doing the Tears of the Kingdom sales, honestly.
So yeah. But yeah,
When
man,
it
go
comes to
play
the Switch
some-
2 though. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's when it pops off.
Oh yeah, I guess we didn't talk about that as news, but yeah, Switch 2 version is in R&D right now, research and development for Crimson Desert. Because
dude, they're gonna be
everybody
using DLSS,
wants
bro.
to be on this train. Just know that.
Yes, sir.
But with that, let's get out of here. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy your weekend, your week, your month, year, life, all that. Bye bye.
Peace.